Hi, I'm Dr. Joel Domingo, and I want to welcome you to MAL 561, Leadership in the Nonprofit Sector. The goal of this class is to give you a broad-based overview of nonprofit organizations. In it, you'll not only learn a lot about the nonprofit sector, but go beyond and learn what leadership competencies are critical for success. This class also serves as a first in a series of classes designed to give students a comprehensive look at the sector. Other classes that we offer focus on specific elements such as governance and board relationships, fundraising, as well as financial management and legal obligations of nonprofit organizations. I'm honored to be your instructor for this class. My background has seen me in a variety of leadership positions in several nonprofit organizations, ranging from education, community, civic, and political organizations, as well as social service and faith communities. I've served as a volunteer, as a board member, a staff member, and even an executive director. And I'm eager to share in this class many of the lessons and stories of what I've learned through the years. In this class, we'll analyze what makes nonprofit organizations unique among all types of organizations and how they were formed, and also the impact they make in our world. We'll also explore what it means to be a leader of a nonprofit organization and how to navigate the many demands required of good leaders. We'll explore how good leadership informs things like fundraising, strategic planning, community outreach and collaboration, and mission fulfillment. All that in preparation for thinking about and developing your own leadership philosophy and framework specifically built for nonprofit work. My hope is that the knowledge that you gain from this class can be applied both in the immediate as well as the future, so I look forward to how it unfolds. Throughout this course, I'll have these wrap-up videos which will review the main concepts from the week and preview the week ahead. I'll also comment on things I've observed, both in the discussion threads and the assignments. One thing that I also like to do in these videos, especially when important assignments are due, is to give some small tips on what I'm looking for in the papers. One more thing that I also like doing in my classes is have what I call a professor happy hour. No, it's not related to ordering drinks and appetizers, but it is more a chance to connect, to review the material and ask any questions regarding our class or about the program. This is done via Blackboard Collaborate for an hour on the weekend. I try to do this a couple of times during the term. It's optional, not required, but I find that students like to touch base and get the opportunity to connect more personally. Think of it as digital office hours, and you can come and go as you please. I'll set the first one up in a few weeks and let you know when it is in an upcoming announcement. And if you want, you can have drinks and appetizers while you're on your computer. That's certainly fine with me. In week one, as is custom, we'll get to know each other through the student introductory assignment. If you want, I've also given you the option to complete this and other discussions via multimedia, a voice-over PowerPoint, or even a video if you so choose. We'll start off by reading a couple of chapters that introduce us to this world. The first comes from our nonprofit management textbook and will give a good overview of the sector. The second book is a series of reflections on what it means to lead a nonprofit. Once you've done the readings, we'll discuss this idea of balancing what I would term the great triumvirate: the mission, the money, and the method. In that discussion, try and think of your own experience and if there's an example that you are familiar with. Feel free to use it to illustrate your point. One final thing from me is that I hope you have fun in this class. The world of nonprofit can be described in a phrase that could be summed up in what I call visionary purpose. That is, part of the mission is to ultimately change the world. So I encourage you, remember that big or small, at its heart, a nonprofit organization is about seeking a vision for the future, not yet here, and you, as a leader, have an incredible opportunity to shape what that vision is. I'm always available for your questions, comments, and concerns, so don't hesitate to contact me. That's all for now, and I will see you online.